Welcome to the UBMC tutorial course. Let's start by giving information about this screen over here. It's our DEFCON screen. The DEFCON screen is an emergency system which enables itself when there is very much major grief inside or around the spawn, when it's not suitable for the normal player to play inside our spawn. The next thing we are gonna learn is how to use the elevators. First, right click on the sign to change your destination, like for example the highway or the stronghold, and then press the button. You will directly fall down, in this case, or move up where you want to go. The same thing as we have our stargates. Let's go to the next stargate. You have many major stargates over the place. Stargates are major world-changing gates which we use to go to other worlds. For example, this one is pre-configured. You can see that because it already has a selected destination. Just click the button and move through. You will exit the other side of the portal, as you can see. Some major portals has different destinations. When you right click on the sign of that portal, like with the elevator, it will change the destination which you want to go. Click it enough and you have your destination. This zone where I'm currently is the PvP zone. From here you can go to different arenas. Different arenas means that you can play inside arena and do PvP inside the arena. From Capture the Flag to Spleef, we have most of the arenas directly accessible from this area. This is called the Arena Dome. The Market Dome is a different way of playing. In survival mode, you are gonna need to exchange your goods, store goods. For example, here we have our Global Trust Bank. If we right click on it, it opens the interface which shows many chests. Normally you would think, what do I need to do with all those chests? Well, simply if you click on a chest, it opens up the inventory of that chest. You can put items in there and take them out in any world that you like. For example, if you came from the old world, you can put your items in the old world and get them out in the new one. You can sort your thing with the paper. If you click it, it will sort or stack the items. Very handy if you want multiple signs, like now, stacked. As you can see, it stacks them out, but warning, if you get killed and you carry this, it will blow out and you have to do it all over again. Click on this chest to go back to the normal screen. You have 6 volts free, and from the 7th volt you need to pay. It will automatically say that you must click the slot again to buy and the cost of it. When you leave the bank, it will thank you and you can go. Your items are safe. The next thing you want to know is that we have a item-based economy system. Every player has his own sign, and they can use that sign to do different things. For example, if I hit my sign, I can change it from mode. For example, if I choose balance and right click, you can see my balance on the left bottom. If you use an iron ingot, gold ingot or diamond and right click the deposit version, your items will be changed into your money. With /money you can view your balance in game. Same as that you can do with the sign. If you use withdraw and then right click it, you gain an iron ingot for the amount of money you paid. 5 UB points is the worth of the iron at this moment. You must have an empty hand in order to do this, otherwise it will not work as you want. The next thing we are gonna do is make an auction account. Just simply first browse to shop.ubmc.co.cc. When you have done that, you can use in-game/va password and then a password that you want to use to create an account on the server. When you are there, you can log in. View the next video to know how the auction house works online. Welcome to this tutorial piece, which is called the Web Auction Plus Web Interface. Simply log in using your default login information. When you are logged in, just click Submit and you are in the auction house. The auction house is a very simple online interface, which will say how much you are having. This money means what you have currently in-game. The in-game money is different from the money you have on the auction house. When you are here, you can directly see all the auctions that there are. You can change it with just these buttons on the left bottom, right button, or you can just change how much it shows, like all, for example. Now I can scroll through all the auctions there are. If you want to buy something, just simply move to the item that you wish to buy. For example, we look at Rambo's Rose. It costs 0.50 UBP IPs, and if we want to buy them all, it costs 8. It normally just shows directly to buy everything, but I just want to buy one. Just simply change it to 1 and click buy. When you click buy, it buys him directly from your cash that you have on your money account. You can store money for security purposes so that you cannot use money that you want to use on the auction house. When you have items, you can put them in your mailbox. Mailboxes are explained later in this tutorial. You can also resell the item by clicking the Sell It button and then simply enter a price. When you create the auction, it directly generates the total price of all the items you have on sale and then directly adds it. My system is empty, so very simply, I do not have any items anymore on my banking system from the auction house. It will automatically retract money from your money account. But I may warn you, if you buy for too much for too less money, then your money order is cancelled. As simple as that. So you cannot buy anything when you don't have it. These are my auctions at this current moment, so you can see what you have in auction. You can always press the cancel button to gain back your items inside your item folder. For example, if I cancel my bread, I get redirected and the auction is cancelled. After the cancellation is done, simply press my items and there it is. After you used it, it's handy to log out. Just click simply log out and we wish you good luck in front end of the video. Welcome back. We are gonna learn how the item box works. The item box is just a simple mailbox from the auction house. When you send something from the web, like you saw in the previous part of this video, then you can just simply get them out with the withdrawal signs. This sign will give all the items that are in your mailbox when you have space in your inventory. This one gives max 1 stack and this one gives 5 stacks. The deposit sign is simply made for when you want to put items in your auction account. If you hold an item and right click the sign, the item gets pushed inside your auction account. Right here you can see the latest auctions. As you can see, it's popular at this moment. You can see all the items there are. For example, sugarcane. They sell 21 pieces at a price of 1 UB point a piece. The auction money center is almost the same as the simply item based money center. Just right click one of these signs to put money inside your auction account and use withdraw all to get them out again. Next part is driving. To drive you need a driver's license. Well, I already have one, but in this case it's very simple. You buy a driver's license, and when you're done with that, it's very simply, you can walk up to the driveway. You need a minecart. To drive towards other locations. Well, let's walk to the highway to show how the driving works on this server. First select the destination, in this case the highway, move up with the elevator, there we are, and go here. There are different commands you must use in order to make drive your minecart. For example, if you do mcg fuel, you can see how much fuel you have. In this case, I have almost a fuel tank. Every yellow stripe on that bar means that there is fuel. Every white is an empty one. If it's all empty, you're out of gas and your car stops running. You can set your speed in this car with mcg 1, 2 or 3. mcg 1, for example, enables gear 1. It's the slowest speed but the most safe and smooth to drive. We recommend to just use gear 1 or 2 to drive around. Gear 3 is only for highways for long distances, if you know the roads. For the safety of every other person, there are 3 different signs with 3 different colors along the road. Red means gear 3, green means gear 1, and purple means gear 2. Let's drive to the tank station. Simply enter your card and start driving. Just use the arrow keys to move. On black wool it's a highway and you move faster. On grey wool it's just a normal road with chains. If you use the right mouse button on a fuel station sign, you get refueled. Now you can start driving again towards your new destination. For the last part of this tutorial course, I'm gonna show you the simple system with the player cannons and with the dragon travel. To do it a bit quicker, I'm just gonna simply fly towards our travel district. Normal players cannot fly, only admin can, to watch your guys from the sky. Okay, we're here. The Dragon Traveler have just one destination at this current moment when I'm filming this video. Just right click the sign, it costs 5 UB points, and you will fly up into the air using a dragon. We also have player cannons. If you're a player and live far from the main city and want to travel better to that destination, you can use a simple cannon. Any admin can make a cannon for you. If you want to use the cannon, it costs you 5 UB points to create and use one. We also have a creative world. The creative world is a special piece on this world which exists from these different plots. Those plots are 48 big, so people can build whatever they like inside this zone. When they join this zone, it's very simple. Just use /plot_me auto. You will get teleported to a plot, and in this case, this plot and you get your plot sign over here. Good luck and have fun on the UBMC server.